fam, it's time for a really good recovery workout. Let's start with our feet about shoulder width apart. John's going to go to the back of his mat. I'm going to change my point of view here so you can see me at different angles. But I want you to give me a big inhale all the way up. Let the head fall back for a little back bend. Now I want you to imagine you're taking a big swan dive off of that cliff into that water. Hold that flat back here. Reach the crown of the head. Arms are out to the side. And then exhale. Bring the arms down. Tuck to chin to chest, and I want you to round up one vertebra at a time. So the arms hang, shoulders come back, and then sweep the arms all the way up, head falls back one more time, and then exhale, big fold. Hold right here, feel the back of the legs, squeeze the glutes, and then exhale. Release the head, neck, and shoulders and arms down. And hold it right here for a second, guys. Let's interlace the hands and relax the head right into that little basket your arms made. Shake the head yes and no, release the tension. Let the weight of the upper body stretch out the lower half. Good, now release the hands. Placing them either on the floor or on your shins, wherever they can go. And you're going to give me that nice flat back. I want you to pull the shoulders back, reach the crown of the head towards the front of the room as you straighten out the back of the legs. Pull the navel into the spine. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale and fold. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, flat back. Exhale and fold. Now, I want you to slightly bend the right knee while you keep the left leg straight. I now want you to place your right hand on the floor right in front of your right foot, and I want you to use that hand to start to turn the body and look towards the left side, over your left shoulder. So you should feel a real nice stretch up the whole left side of that leg. So not only are you getting the hamstring now, you're getting the outside of that hip and IT band. Remember to keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And then slowly bring the arms back. Straighten out the right leg. Give me that flat back. Inhale. Reach the crown of the head, and then exhale, fold forward. Now let's gently bend the left knee as we keep the left leg straight. Place the left hand right in front, the right leg straight. Place the left hand right in front of the left foot, and then use that hand to gently start to guide your body to look over to the right side. Now, you can do whatever you want with that right hand. You can place it right on your right hip. Almost imagine like it's pulling it back, or like John, you can reach and open and look up towards that right hand up at the sky. Most important though, you don't want to strain the neck, so if it is straining, you can look down at the floor. But feel as though that right hip is being pulled back a little bit. And then exhale, bring the hand down. Good, inhale, flat back. Exhale, release down. Good. Now I'm going to turn, and then let's just walk the feet. You're going to walk out into a plank position. I'm going to step back into a plank position. And let's drop our knees down to the floor. Bring the hips back into a child's pose. I want you to place your right elbow onto the floor. Bring your right forearm right under your forehead and rest your forehead down on that right forearm as you reach and kind of crawl the left fingertips out a little bit and then slide the hips back. So you get a nice stretch in that left armpit all the way up into that back. Good, lift the forehead up, extend now the right fingertips out, crawl them out, Bend the left elbow, place the elbow on the floor, bring that left forearm underneath the forehead, and bring the hips back, let that hand drag on the floor. Feel that stretch in the right shoulder. Forehead, extend the left fingertips out. Let's come back up. Good, curl the toes under and come up into downward facing dog. So pedal out those feet, bending and straightening each knee, dropping the heels down. Inhale, rise onto the balls of the feet. And then exhale, release the heels down. And then let the knees float down to the floor. Good. And then however you need to, let's bring that right foot up in between our hands. So if you need to grab it, bring it up there, whatever you gotta do, but I want that knee right over that ankle, hands on each side of the left foot, just to start. And I want you to keep those left toes curled under. Now let's walk up onto that right thigh, stacking the shoulders over the hips. And I want you to give me a big inhale, and I want you to reach the fingertips straight up to the ceiling. I want you to press the toes down into the floor. And I want you to gently tuck the hips under just slightly. So you don't want to feel your back open up. You want to pull it nice and straight, reach up. Drive those toes down. You should feel that nice stretch in the front of that left leg. Make sure the shoulders are coming down. Fingertips reach long. And then exhale the hands on each side of that right foot. Now you can release the top of that left foot. Bring the hips back. Heel down, toe up, and imagine the heel is dragging on the mat as you're pulling that hip back, toe up to the ceiling. Nice hamstring stretch right here. And then slowly bringing that foot back down. Let's curl the left toes under, and I want you to bring that left knee off the floor. Now pivot and place that left heel down. So the front of your front right foot, the heel should go right about level to the inside of the arch of your foot. And if you've ever done yoga before, you've done triangle pose, you would straighten out the front leg and come on up. But we're going to keep that knee bent. Okay, so I just want you to straighten it and then bend it. Good, straighten that front leg and bend it. Just hold right here, kind of sit down a little bit. Now I want you to walk that right hand over to the left side, okay? Tenting the fingers on the floor, and I want you to push that butt back. You should be feeling a really crazy stretch on the inside of your right hip, on the outside of your right hip. Now I want you to tuck your chin to chest, pull your belly button in. I want you to give me a big cat stretch while you're in this position. Let your hips and butt press back as you round that back. And then slowly release. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, pull the belly button in, round. Let the butt kind of come back. Awesome. And then walk the hands back, pivot the back foot, and step back into a downward facing dog. Let's bring that left foot up in between our hands. We're going to do the other side. So first, curl the right toes under. Come up onto that left thigh. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Drive those toes into the ground. Reach the fingertips nice and tall. So the key here is not open back. Okay? Stack the hips. Curl the tailbone under. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Pull the shoulders down. And then bring both hands down on each side of that left foot. As we shift the weight back, heel down, toe up. Imagine that left heel is dragging on the floor. This is always a really good stretch for me. Feel like you're pulling that hip back. And then come forward, place the left foot down, curl the right toes under, lift the back knee, and then pivot and place that right heel down on the ground. Remember, the heel to insole right there. Arch of that foot. Now, that triangle pose. Extend, straighten the front leg the best you can, and bend. Straighten, and bend. One more time. Straighten. And we bend. Now let's walk our hands over to the right side. Tend those fingertips. Remember first, press the butt back. And now I want you to bring the chin to chest. Exhale, pull the belly up into the spine and round that back as you fall backwards. And then release. One more time. Chin to chest. Nice cat stretch. Really feel it in that left hip. And then slowly walking the hands back towards the front foot. Pivot the back foot. Step back into down dog. One more time. One more time for our down dog. Now come forward into plank position. And lower down. You can bend the knees, but come all the way onto the belly. And bring the hands about, I'd say, right outside the mat. And I want you to tense your fingers again. And I want you to imagine you're peeling your body. I want you to keep your head down, chin towards chest, and peel that up last. Release the tops of the feet. And I want you to use your hands to slowly lift up. And then last thing comes up is the head, little baby cobra stretch. And then exhale, melt it down. Let's do that one more time. Press into the floor. Squeeze the glutes, lift. Last thing comes up is the head. And then slowly release down. Now let's bring that left forearm right underneath our forehead so we can relax it there. And I want you to bend that right knee, bringing that right foot up. And I want you to reach back with that right hand and grab the top of that right foot. And then after you do that, turn your body back forward, press the foot into the hand, and I want you to drive that hip into the floor. And slowly release. Let's do that one more time. Press the foot into the hand, drive the hip down. And then relax, slowly releasing the hand from the foot. Let's bring that right hand all the way out to the side, palm facing down. And let's use that left hand, bring it underneath your left shoulder, and then slowly rolling the body on towards the right shoulder. And get a nice shoulder and chest stretch. And go as far as you feel comfortable. Good, and then coming back onto the belly. Let's bring that right forearm underneath our forehead, relaxing it down. And let's bend that left knee, bringing that left foot up, reaching back with the left hand. Grab that foot, press the foot into the hand, and drive that hip down into the floor. And release. Let's do that one more time. Foot into hand, hip presses down. And then slowly release. And then slide the left hand out. Spread the fingertips wide, bring the right hand underneath the right shoulder, and gently roll yourself onto that left side. I know, this one feels good. Good, and then come back onto the belly. Both hands underneath the shoulders, lifting back up. Keep the big toes together, bring the knees out about mat width apart, and give you a nice wide-legged child's pose. Good, and then slowly walk it back. Let's come into a seated position for a nice 90-90 stretch. I'll turn front ways. So you can bring that right leg in front, bring that nice 90 degrees, and then bring the left leg behind and make that into a nice 90 degrees. So look for that ankle to knee, knee to hip, ankle to knee, knee to hip. Okay? Sitting up nice and tall, tenting the fingers again, walking out forward towards that front right knee. And only go as far as you feel comfortable. And I want you to press that left knee gently into the floor. Slowly coming up, real easy way to go to the other side. Bring the knees up, place the feet on the floor, and I'm going to turn away from you for a second and just switch to the other side. So once again, make sure that the ankle to knee, knee to hip, ankle, knee, knee to hip. Turn and hinge forward. Gently, gentle tension, pressing that right knee down into the floor. Nice deep breathing. Good, and then coming back up to center. And let's rolling onto our back, one vertebra at a time. Let's extend that left leg out, and let's bring those hands behind that right hamstring, and I want you to flex that foot up towards the ceiling. Now, instead of using the hands to pull your leg in to stretch your hamstrings, I want you to flex that foot, and I actually want you to push your leg into your hands. And then slowly relax it. Let's do that one more time. Press the leg into the hands. Press it away. Now straight leg, foot is flexed the best you can. If there's a slight bend in the knee, that's fine. Bring the hands out to the side, and I want you to slowly start to bring that straight leg across the body. Try not to bend the knee. It might not go far, but we're working on that IT band. So I want you to keep imagining you're pressing through that heel, and then just stop when you need to. This is as far as I go. And then slowly come back up to center. Bend that knee, and then straighten it all the way out. Let's bring the left leg into the chest, interlacing the fingers behind the left hamstring, press the foot up to the ceiling. And remember, we're now going to press the leg into the hands instead of pulling it in with our hands. And then just a little relax. And let's do that again. And then bring it in. Hands out to the side, keeping that leg and that heel pressing forward. And slowly start to bring the leg across the body. And then when it stops, it stops. I know John's not going to go any further and hit me. Really press through that heel. This is intense. And your leg's going to shake. Mine's shaking right now too.
Mine is too.
Good. And then slowly bring it back up. Bend it. And extend it all the way out. Arms overhead, legs overhead. Oh, legs overhead. Arms overhead, legs straight out. Reach it long, and then bring the arms down by the side of your body. Bring your knees up into your chest. Rock and roll up to seated. Let's come to a seated cross-legged position. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Reaching up through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold forward, tent those fingers. Good, walk the hands back, bring them behind, switch up the feet, the other one in front, inhale up, exhale, reach the hips back, bring the hands forward. So if that tailbone's coming off the floor, push it back down. Good, and walk the hands back up. Inhale, take that right hand, put it on your left ear. Exhale, left fingertips reach down to the floor as the weight of the right hand just guides the head over to the right side. Imagine that left shoulder is dead weight. Get rid of all that tension in your neck. And then let the right hand fall down. Let the head float up to center. Let's inhale, both arms up. This time exhale, left ear over to left shoulder. Left hand rests on the head, right fingertips come down. Right shoulder becomes dead weight. Couple nice deep breaths here. Release the top hand, let the head float up. One more nice neck stretch, bring the hands up. Interlace those fingers, put them behind your head, press your head back into those arms. Open up nice and wide. And then exhale, let the chin come to chest, elbows come forward, and just let the weight of the hands stretch out the neck. So don't pull, just let them hang there. This feels really good. If you're like me, I feel this all the way down my back. And then keep the chin to chest. Let the hands melt off the head down to the floor. And then slowly let the head just float up to center. Awesome. Let's inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, look over the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, twist and look over the left shoulder. And then to finish it off, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Awesome work, guys. You know how important it is to recover. I know I tell you all the time, but you feel awesome when you're done. Stay strong, keep up hustle, and I'll see you back for another recovery next time. Good work.